In this video, I'll be making that battery box. Check it out. One corner made. Obviously, I'm going to make 3 more of these. And I'm going to make the top. The top's going to fold over all the way around the top edge of these. And I'll rivet those together. And then I'll make the side panels. And they'll be riveted all the way down these corners. A lot of rivets. Hopefully I got enough. But that's how it's going to be. Hopefully it turns out. We'll see. I got my top cover cut. I got my lines drawn where I'm gonna bend the flaps over. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. My lines drawn, those are where the flaps are gonna be bent over. And it may seem obvious to some, but not others. Gotta cut them corners out first before you start bending them. If not, they're just not gonna meet up to a perfect corner. So I gotta cut all those out. And then bend it on the brake all the way around. Hopefully my measurements are right. We'll see. There it is. Definitely should have put some protective tape or film on it or something. But I don't care. It's a rat rod. It's not for somebody else. It's just my own project. Don't really care. And if it's somebody else or if it was a nice show car, I would definitely put some protective coating on that. But oh well, this is what it is. Now I think I'm going to rivet the corners first and then make the panels. And I might bead roll something in the side panels. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Okay, change of plans. I was going to rivet all this, but I think it's going to be real hard to keep it all square and rivet it all at the same time. I was going to use an actual rivet gun, not a cheap pop rivet gun. I mean, something like this. An actual rivets where you put a block behind it. But change plans. I'm going to use these little screws. I think it'll look pretty cool. It'll be a lot faster. I like the way rivets look. There's one tiny little rivet. They look real clean. It's just a cool look, but this thing took forever. I think I'm going to go with the screws. A lot faster. I want to get this thing on the road, and I don't want more stuff slowing me down, so I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so I got my leprechaun table done. I mean my battery box. Top of the battery box anyway. All the holes drilled. It's pretty square, not perfect, but once I get the panels in there, he's got some flex, so they'll go ahead and line up. I had to offset the holes so the screws won't hit each other. But, yep, that's how far I am right now. Now I'm going to cut the sides out, and I'm probably going to bead roll something in there, so we'll get right on that. Got my front panel all laid out, ready to go. Of course, all the X areas I'm going to cut out. This area in here is going to have the design, and these boundaries here I line them out just to make sure I don't put the design over too far, because that's going to be back here. It'll look goofy like that. So that's all the way around. This line here, I don't know why I put that line there. That's going to be at the bottom. I'm not going to need that, but whatever. Got a label top so I know where it's at. And I'm gonna bead roll it on this. Pretty sweet machine. I made the table. It flips up, 16 gauge steel. I made the stand, just some angle iron, rebar, 2.5 inch pipe. This thing's pretty awesome. Jamey Jordan signature bead roller. If you haven't heard of him, look him up. He's pretty awesome. He does some awesome things with it. Basically, I'm not going to get too in depth with it right now, so I'm kind of in a hurry, but I've made a bunch of signs on this. I used to go to a bunch of craft shows and sell them, and this machine has more than paid for itself just selling signs from it. It takes a little practice, get good with it, but man, once you get good with it, they look awesome. I might put some examples up. Of what I've done in the past, but so that's going to use the bead roll it. I think I'm going to bead roll this panel before I cut the edges out, because it's a lot easier to handle the bigger the panel is. And I'm not sure if I can get, since the side panel is going to be smaller than the front panel, I'm not sure if I can get a design in the side panel, but we'll see. And I'll show you a little bit how I lay everything out and lay the design out and kind of show you the process. So here's how I lay out all my stuff for signs and whatever else. It's an old school projector. Basically, you can see I put the panel up in the garage door. Got transparency paper that I print my whatever design on the computer. Put it on the projector, project it onto the panel, and then I'll go over and trace the shadow on the panel. It works out great. There's no cleanup with anything. I know there's other methods of transferring images to panels like this, but this is definitely the best I've found that works. Here's my homemade cart for the projector. It took way too long to make. I don't know why I get myself into these things, but turned out pretty good, I think. So that's my setup. So I'm going to go ahead and real quick trace out that design and see how it comes out. bam, there it is. All done, ready to go. Of course, I got a couple wing nuts on top. Loosen them up, take the whole top off, and got access to the whole battery. Yeah, it took me way too long to get it done, as usual. But I think it was worth it. Looks pretty good. Yeah, so eventually I'll finish the floor. But for now, I'm done with this area back here. I pretty much got all the wiring done, all the electrical. I'm pretty sure it's done. So I think next I might mount and balance the tires. These bad boys here. Probably mount and balance them myself. So it might be next. But yeah, I'm pretty happy how it turned out. So I guess that's it for now. Any questions, comments, let me know. So if you like that one or any other videos, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks.